Sorry, I got cut off. But for a long time, I didn't believe I had haters. I didn't believe that people were envious of me. I didn't believe that I had anything going on that people wanted, or I just didn't. I mean, literally, this is recently, like I'm 33 years old. I never thought that I did until it was like, well, what would be the reason for what happened to happen if there was not some type of jealousy and enviousness there? And it kind of hurt. And it just goes to show I didn't realize who I was. And not only did I not realize who I was, I didn't realize who these people were that I had in my life that I valued and cherished. I didn't realize who they were. I didn't realize that the spirits and the energies and the demons that we wrestle with, I didn't realize that they take, if we're not careful, that they take precedence over anything in our lives. I didn't know that. People, sometimes, yes, it is physical. You got nice skin, they don't. You got a beautiful smile, they don't. You confident, they not. You made up nice, they not. You got nice hair, keep yourself up, you know how to do makeup, they don't. You not scared to walk into this world alone and by yourself and figure shit out and let the Most High God lead you and guide you. You okay with that? They not. You got a way about yourself. You got a presence about yourself. You walk into a room and everybody in the room is looking at you and who is this and what is she doing? Blah, blah. Everybody don't have that. You talented and you gifted and you anointed. You just so much and you don't even realize it because it's the norm for you. And it's somebody out there that they wish they had a little inkling of the gifts that you have. And because you've always been this way, you don't even see it. People looking at you and they wondering like, how? How can she do all these things? What makes her so special? Why do they like her? Why is she this? Why? It's people that's actually around this motherfucker thinking about that every day. And then not only are they thinking about it, it's in their spirit, they actually be in your presence and in your energy, and it's real and it's authentic. And it's like, why it's not me? Why don't I have that type of power? Why don't I have that type of influence? Why don't people look at me like they look at her? Why don't people treat me how they treat her? Why am I not valued the way that she is? And honestly, it's a lot that goes into that. The things that I've learned to do, I learned to do them. And some of them were just natural gifts. I have a natural knack for talking to people. It's a gift. I want to learn how to do makeup and hair. I learned how to do makeup and hair. I love dancing. I dance. I love singing. I learned the inner workings of all of that. If it was something in a book, I'm going to read it, I'm going to analyze it, and I'm going to come up with my own, what comes to me with it. It's just how I'm wired. Everybody not wired like that. Everybody won't take the time. Everybody's not willing to look like a fool. Everybody's not willing to make the mistakes. Everybody's not willing to go through the fire. Everybody's not willing to put who they know they are to the test and put the things that they have learned to the test. They're not willing to test it. They're not willing to go out in the world and be exactly who they know they are. They're not willing to play up they good parts. They rather stay in low, negative, low vibrational energy than to say, I'm going to try my best not to fucking gossip. I'm going to try my best not to put my mouth on the next person. Because I know that's not me. I know it's not right. And I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me. They not going to do it. They're not going to put that to the test. They're not going to challenge themselves. They'll challenge everybody else, but we will not challenge ourselves. We will not challenge our thoughts and our beliefs and our opinions and the paradigms that we've grown up in. We will not challenge. We follow blindly and we just go along and be like, well, this is just the way it is and this is just how I am and blah, 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 blah. Nah. And then we look at that next person and be like, well, why do they have this? And how did they get that? And why is things so easy for them? No, ain't shit easy for nobody. Especially if it's something new that you learning. No, it ain't nothing easy. Some things are easier than others. I don't look at things as being hard. I look at them as being a learning experience, a process, a work in progress, a challenge. And I know if I put my mind to it, then eventually it's going to flow to me. So, anybody from my past, if you knew me, if you think you knew me, and I thought I knew you when we called ourselves having a bosom connection. In other words, we close friends. We have us a bosom connection, and if that were truly the case, when I went down, you would have went down with me. And not in a sense where you would have been doing bad too. You would have went down there with me and you would have been the one that was trying to pull me back up out of it. You wouldn't be the one saying that you would be the one saying that we gonna get through this, and you really would have been with me every step of the way. It wouldn't have been like, oh girl, you gonna be fine, you gonna be alright, and then go behind my back and be like, this bitch is tweaking. It wouldn't have been none of that. It wouldn't have been none of that two-faced energy if we was really bosomed together. If you was my bosom buddy, it wouldn't have been that. You would have went to the lengths of the earth, just like I would have for you, to make sure that I was okay. To make sure that I felt included. To make sure that I was okay, to make sure I was comfortable, to make sure I had what I needed. You would have sacrificed, because I know I would have sacrificed anything. My time, my effort, my energy, money, whatever. If it was a fight that you had to fight, and if I was there, I'd fight it for you. Throw my little reputation out the window, because it didn't mean nothing compared to my bosom buddy, my bosom connections. And so I say to those people in my past, baby, know that there are no hard feelings. I understand, like, you made the choices that you deemed necessary towards the connection. It's okay. I love you in spite of. But that doesn't, and not only do I love you in spite of, I forgive you. I forgive you wholeheartedly. There are no ill wills. No hard feelings. None of it. I still got love for you. But the love for myself is greater. Give me a minute. The love for myself is greater. So when you call and I don't answer, that's my nice way of saying I don't want to be bothered. This connection is no longer of importance to me. It is no longer of value to me because it has been tainted. And once a connection has been tainted, how useful is it? How valuable is it? People have to understand that I see things in different ways, and just because I see them differently, it does not mean that I'm crazy. Not at all. I am connected to Spirit and the Most High God. So when I was around you and I literally saw the shifts within you, saw different entities operating within you to where you could not stand being around me, my presence annoyed you, irritated you. When I saw those things, when I felt those things, they were real. And to know that I saw them and experienced them, felt them more than one time, let me know it was real. To try to ignore and belittle my complete existence because you feel uncomfortable. But I'm the one you call on to talk to. And then I see, not that you inspired in a way where you take on the characteristics and the traits that has inspired you genuinely. People will literally try to emulate you. Well, they will try to talk to you to get the information to emulate you and then turn around and demonize you all in the same goddamn breath. I have seen it. I have experienced it numerous occasions. And it's crazy to me. Any relationship where it's just you taking out of my cup, I don't mean finances. You experiencing my energy, going back and taking that somewhere else, and you won't even give me the credit for it, my nigga. This part of it ain't for everybody, but it happens. And like I said, I've had it happen a few times with a few different people. How dare you? You want to stay in connection to me for the energy, for the knowledge, for the wisdom, and then turn around and use it elsewhere, not give me credit for it and demonize me at the same time. How dare you? Y'all, I mean, people really live their life not to genuinely change their mind, their heart, their actions, and their soul. They literally live to be a carbon copy. They say imitation is the highest form of flattery. No, it's not. Change is true, genuine change. If I inspire you that much, then trust me, there is a part of you that is uniquely you. I can't touch that. I can't emulate that. I can't try to portray it if I wanted to. And it's the same thing vice versa. And that's how you know when it's something that's genuine. It'll be something all of your own. Something that only you got. A touch or a sprinkle of light. Something that only you can do. regardless of who it may be inspired by, you put your spin on that thing. You make it yours. And a lot of people, they ain't trying to spin shit. They ain't trying to make nothing theirs. They gonna regurgitate exactly what you say, word for word, verbatim. Do exactly what you do, verbatim. Try to follow the. It's like, no. And for you or for people to think that you don't, or people don't see that, to know that they don't, or think that they don't feel that, and it's like you gonna keep coming and putting your hand in my cookie jar and trying to come up off of who I am. Make it make sense. Especially with me being in a position where I am now. Baby, like I said, I be struggling. I don't be knowing where my money and things gonna come from. They just come. Whether it be a gift, taxes, school check. I mean, those I know, but it be some that's in between it that just come, and I be like, look at the Lord. I don't have much materialistically, financially, not yet. But the way people be in this cookie jar, let me tell you, I know I got something to roll with. That's why I'm in front of this camera. Just like the video that I said about the dream with Kevin Samuel. He said you got everything that you need. You just got to change your image. And I wrestled with that changing the image thing, but the most important thing was what? I got everything I need to go out into the world, prosper, and make things happen for myself. Period. Period. And so, to anything and anyone from my past, you think that you know me? You think you got a leg up into my life? You think I'm gonna give you the binoculars to peek inside what what you tried to destroy? Tried to destroy it, but then try to emulate it? Lord have mercy. No, one of my prophetic vessels, one of my tarot readers, she said access denied. Access denied, honey. What they say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So to anything and anybody from my past, goodbye, adios, mindsets, lack mindsets, old paradigms, old friendships, old relationships. Au revoir. I'm saying goodbye to my past. If I felt anything, goodbye. If I felt anything contrary to something positive, I don't give a damn what the emotion or the feeling was. Au revoir. With as much love, peace, and light that I could send you. I don't wish ill. I don't do return to senders because that's me operating within your negative energy if I have to send your negative energy back to you. I don't want that. If anything, let me transmute that into something else and let me send you love and light. I transmute the negativity that you send into love and light, peace and positivity, love, that you can be fine with self. And just know that whatever you come together behind my back and speak about, know for one, it don't even faze me. I could care less. But two, Just know and understand that when I'm in your energy tell off on you. And that's whether we on the phone, whether it's a video chat, whether I'm in your house, whether we're in a car together, whatever. If I'm in your energy, your spirit tell on you, ooh. So what you think you doing in the dark, your spirit bring it to the light. You don't have to say it with your mouth. Your actions, your facial expressions, everything that you do shows it. And people be wondering like, how she know? Why? Did you tell her something? No, ain't nobody told me nothing. That's one reason why I found it very important to get away and to be isolated and be to myself. So that way I know what I'm operating off of, it ain't based off nobody else. I'm getting this from the Most High God, the Holy Spirit. So I know it ain't no doubt. And this is something that I prayed about years ago. I said, God, I don't want no outside influences. I want to be led by you. That way when whatever happen, whatever go down, I know that it is you. And what happened? People started falling like goddamn flies. I don't feel bad. I pray that you go on and be fruitful and multiply and have a joyous life. Because I am. I'm not worried about what you did. I'm not worried about what you said. I ain't worried about none of it. I'm not worried about whatever negative energies or negative things that you thought about. I'm not worried about you saying, I wish this bitch would die, because I did have one to say it a few times. I ain't worried about none of that because I'm still here. Bye bye bye. Period. Have a good day. Oh, and to those people who find themselves in similar situations, to where you look up and you look around and it's like, yo, what is wrong? What is going on? Why do I find myself alone? And I know I'm a good person. I know I'm good people. I know I love people. I know I want to help people. And you look up and everywhere you go, you find yourself alone. Don't ask what's wrong with you. Now, I will say it is a good thing, a positive thing to do introspection. Go ahead and test yourself and make sure that it wasn't you. And if you know that everything, every action that occurred, everything that happened, and everything that you did was in alignment with self and the Most High God, I don't care if it's a million people against you. Don't feel like it's something wrong with you. Don't feel like it's something that you have to change. Sometimes, and like I said, with that introspection, it's going to tell you whether it's you or whether it's somebody else. You can be real with yourself, or you can choose not to be real with yourself. But if you know you did everything in your power to be on the up and up, and it's literally just your energy, your spirit that's repelling these people, that's making them feel some type of way, it's nothing that you need to change. You need to keep going. You need to keep walking away. You need to keep letting people do and think how they want to do, how they want to think, feel how they want to feel in spite of. And if you feel like you need to take yourself out of there, or if God takes you out of there, walk away. Don't continue to put yourself in situations that's not conducive for your spirit and your energy to be at peace. You shouldn't have to go to places and not be at peace. You shouldn't have to go to a job every day and every day is bullshit and mess and drama and people making you feel some type of way, sending you negative energy, and you shouldn't have to deal with that. And if you find yourself in that point, you where I'm at. That calls it the place of void. The place of void is a step to the transformation into who you are becoming or who we are becoming. It's okay to be in the void. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to not do anything but what's necessary. Don't feel bad. Don't feel guilty. And just like in the Bible, when I think, who was it? Was it Job? Don't give me the line. But God had told these people to go somewhere, move from where they was, and he told the lady not to look back, and she looked back and she turned to salt. Don't look back. Don't keep looking back. Once God has shown you what he needs to show you and told you what you need to tell you, you got to go on in spite of who gets lost. Because we can miss, well, I ain't going to say we can miss it. Because what God got for you is for you. And if he led you to it, then he understands that if my attention wavers or whatever the case may be, if he gave you a certain vision, gave you a certain purpose, and it's just for you, because in that story, God wasn't trying to bless the lady who looked back. He was blessing her husband. And probably did her husband a favor with her turning around and turning to salt. He not going to miss his blessing because of her. And you shouldn't miss your blessings because of other people. And the longer you try to make amends and be okay and operating in negativity and bullshit and drama, the further you getting pulled away from what your purpose is and what God got for you. So it's okay to reflect, do some introspection, because that does lead to growth. It leads you to see where you did go wrong or may have went wrong, how you can do things better and differently. That's valuable. It's priceless. And I think it's essential for growth and whatever you're trying to grow in. So, it's okay. Bye, bye, bye. Adios. Send love, peace, love, light, blessings. Just know I can't be one of your blessings no more. I can't be your cookie jar no more. I can't be your fountain. I can't be your cup. You cannot have a tap attached to my cup unknowingly, rebuked, denied, revoked. It just can't fly like that no more. And I even hope that through these experiences of severing connections that no longer serve me, that I truly pray that these people will be blessed. I don't care what they wished on me. I don't care what they tried to do. It just is what it is. I know that I'm going to continue to move forward and be blessed in spite of, and I hope that they are too. And if they not, but anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you enjoyed this content, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and come back to see the antics. Well, I ain't gonna say the antics because they real, but come back. Learn more, hear more, be encouraged, laugh a little bit, get some good knowledge and wisdom from the fountain. You feel me? Because I would rather open up my fountain and allow others in than the people unknowingly, like I said, had their own taps on my fountain and just taking and act like they pouring into it, but what they pouring into it ain't nothing but thin now. Let me open up my cup. Let me open up my fountain. instead of others trying to steal from it. It's not fair. I pray to God protect my energy. I pray to God protects your energy, especially away from messy, negative, drama filled, pessimistic ass people. Be blessed out there.